This is JSA TV, the newsroom for tech and telecom and data center professionals. I'm Dean Perrine at JSA, and we are coming to you live, that's right, live from Fort Lauderdale, Florida at MetroConnect 2023. And I am here with my new friend, Mr. Dan Watts. Dan is the Chief Operating Officer at Segra. Dan, welcome to JSA TV.
Thank you, Dean. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much. And so for our viewers that don't already know, why don't you tell them a little bit about Segra?
Sure. Segra is a technology provider. We have about 30,000 route miles of fiber spanning the eastern seaboard from Augusta, Georgia, all the way through parts of Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. So with a real concentration in the Carolinas, North and South Carolina, at West Virginia and Virginia. We serve carrier customers. We have really two market segments. We serve our carrier partners, mm-hmm. and we also have an enterprise arm where we do a variety of services, collaboration, cloud, cybersecurity, and of course at the core connectivity.
Outstanding. So, and it sounds like you might be from Georgia, yeah?
I am not from Georgia. I am originally from North Carolina.
Okay, so I knew it was
somewhere south. Right?
I knew it wasn't the Midwest.
Yeah, right. Not New York, right? Yeah.
No, indeed. Exactly. Yeah, you're too nice to be from New York too. But sorry, New Yorkers, I apologize for that. But the industry going, some significant changes going on within the industry. Those changes oftentimes will bring some challenges, and no provider is ever insulated from all of the challenges. Why don't you talk to our viewers a little bit about the challenges you faced and how you have addressed those challenges?
Sure. You know, for us, I think with everyone over the past year or so, it's really been a lot of supply chain related challenges.
I've heard it a lot. Yep.
There's been an intense demand for bandwidth increases across the board, especially in our carrier partner segments, like to the macro cells, mm-hmm. where we're seeing, 10 gig initiatives throughout our footprint. Combine that with an historically difficult supply chain that extended out for some parts 60 weeks, and just the organization and the challenge that creates for our teams, mm-hmm. how we communicate that to our customers, how we work with our customers and our vendor partners to execute and try to bring those timeframes in where possible, mm-hmm. Has been it's been a learning experience for the teams. They've done a phenomenal job, but it has definitely been a challenging year.
Yeah, I'm sure. And it sounds like that you are meeting and addressing those challenges head on. Yeah,
we are. Yeah. So, we've had great partners on both sides, both our carrier partners who we sell to, mm-hmm. and our suppliers who sell to us. And really for us, it's all about transparent communication, making sure that everyone has access to the same information, and then working together to determine where the priorities should exist and how we can best go serve our customers by pulling in parts where possible, and where you can't, I think you just, you work together to try to find other solutions and craft other alternatives.
It seems like a no-brainer. Yeah. Figuring out how to work together, to collaborate, to get the job done. It's not as easy as that sounds, huh?
It can be difficult and is clearly, emotional, really, for when folks are on deadlines.
Interesting point. Yeah.
A lot of it's just managing that relationship and making sure, again, I think with transparency, you can solve almost anything. Yeah. And good communication. And then we found, alternative and workarounds and stair steps into some bandwidth that's, sub 10 gig, mm-hmm. that's helped some of our partners. So just try to be creative and cooperative, both with our suppliers and our customers.
I love it. So question I ask everybody, as somebody who is a thought leader within the industry, why don't you tell our viewers where you see the industry going?
Yeah, well, we definitely, we touched on it already. Yeah. From the carrier side, we're seeing an enormous demand for bandwidth increases. Mm-hmm. We're also seeing that on the enterprise side. So on the enterprise side, I think right now it's a bit of a recalibration. I'll call it like a post-COVID recalibration.
Interesting, yeah.
Right, where you've got businesses that are returning to work. They're mm-hmm. trying to determine what the new normal is. So mm-hmm. what does that hybrid schedule look like? Yeah. And for us, because we provide connectivity and a set of services to those businesses, it's partnering with them as they start to come out of the COVID fog to figure out how exactly we're going to operate.
COVID fog is very real.
Right, are we going to keep our operations as is? Are we going to close sites? Are we going to, So as they think through that, it's just being part of that process and part of that partnership to help them find out the proper solution as they make their way forward. We're starting to see businesses recalibrate around that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's interesting. It is a recalibration.
It is. Yeah.
In the new normal, everybody is using it, but it is true. It is nonetheless true. It's like, this hybrid. You still have to get business done. It still has to get done to the caliber that you're used to doing it, but you have to provide it. You have to allow it to happen in a different way.
That's right.
And so folks like you are making that happen. So real quick question. I'm almost positive that I have seen your name on some of the sponsor, maybe were you the registration sponsor?
That's right. Yeah, we were. Yeah, absolutely.
So let's talk about that. So why did you choose? And I know the gang at Metro Connect would probably love to know exactly, why you chose to sponsor here at this show.
Well, we love this event. We love the communication and the connectivity that it brings throughout our entire ecosystem.
Yeah.
It feels like a big reunion every year.
It does, yeah.
And so we just, we like to be part of that. We of course want to get our brand out there and get it and have it elevated in the market so that folks know who we are and what we do and how we can partner with them. But yeah, we're just proud to be part of this ecosystem and super excited to be here again this year.
Yeah, me too. This is the first one that I've been back to in about 3 years, and it is so great to see everybody.
Yeah,
and it really is. And thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure.
Okay, you got it. And thank you, viewers, for being with us today on JSA TV. We'll see you soon.